Hey guys, Breach here, and I just want to apologize for the audio issues on the first two episodes there. Should have done a test recording for balance check. That's really all there is to say about it. This time, however, we have Hank with us. And we need to take Hank to this tower. Now, you can go in that first door. Not gonna do much for you, because you gotta take Hank up to this guy. You, the man at the very back. I know your face from somewhere. I remember now. You're that foolish human who dared to challenge our leader. You were lucky to survive. There is obviously no end to your stupidity. You shall lead by the mortal coil, or you shall lead the mortal coil by my hand. We get to fight a golem. Interesting that they used golem as a descriptor in the last episode, and now they're using it for this. I'm gonna use upper on Maribel for her defense because she is squishy. Hank's gonna cast Sap. Maribel's gonna cast Sap. So in theory, we should be able to actually do some decent damage to this guy. And by we, I mean hopefully Hank does something, because he's pretty strong, and while Kiefer is going to do a lot of damage, you want Hank to be doing crits. Because Hank has a better crit chance than anybody else. Maribel should be good for another hit in case the golem attacks her. So we'll just, we'll ride that little train. Yeah, Maribel's defense is on par with Kiefer's now. They're both taking 10. Okay, good. I love it when big enemies miss hitting us. And yeah, this first fight is literally just kind of tank and spank him. Not much more to it. Fortunately, we have Kiefer on his default tactic, so he's going to be using Fire Slash generally and getting a lot more damage. Did the sap wear off him? Did the sap wear off in this game? I don't know, but our damage dropped between one round. Kiefer to level 7. Damn, Kiefer getting a lot of HP. He must be our tanky character. Ooh, a wind shard. Interesting. Yeah, that's a guaranteed drop there. For progression after the island. Okay, so since we all took a little bit of damage there, I'm going to use some of these herbs that we were getting as drops while we were grinding, just to get us back to full here for the end of it. And I am going to go ahead and use this strength seed. I'm going to use it on the hero. Kiefer's strength is doing fine, so I don't need to worry about him too terribly much. Here we just have a bit of a dungeon with some new enemies. Cat Mage. Those are called Meowserers or something in the 3DS version. And Cactaballs, obviously. We know them. But this should... Oh, come on, Hank. Don't just sit there and watch. Yeah, you want to watch out. We're finally against enemies that can use some magic against us. And we want to take out these cat mages first, just because they're obviously the bigger threats. So, that wasn't too bad. Those are really the worst of what appears here, as far as I know. Okay, let's just go down here. And down again. There's got to be a place where this branches off. Well, wouldn't be a Dragon Quest game if we didn't loot chests. Fire shard. So, one of the things that's going to happen is that we're going to end up getting shards for places that we can't necessarily go yet. Yeah, you take that. Maribel's the only one that can equip it, so might as well give it to her. But yeah, we're going to get shards to places we can't necessarily go. And I'll go ahead and talk over this battle. This episode may be a touch shorter. Just because there's two primary things that I want to do in this episode. I want to wrap up Rexwood here. And then I want to do kind of the next little... Hank, why are you using sap on enemies that the hero can one-shot? Hell, Maribel one-shot that thing. Hank, you're wasting time. Don't be a Hank. Just worry about your propane and propane accessories, I tell you what. And what, damn it, Bobby's doing. And we should be good, Hank. Huh, I don't think this is the way to go. Nope, was not. Let's try this stair. There we go. We can go in from here. That's the ticket. Let's see. It's a trap! We need to go up and around. More cat mages. More cat mages! Hopefully we can kill them before they start using blaze too much on us. Well, that's good. Get them down to 1. That way we're not just hemorrhaging HP. And monsters defeated. Yeah, we're getting more experience than gold though, which is not a position I like to be in. Ah, another enemy. Earwinger. These guys, as I recall, are just kind of quick. But other than that, there's not too much special to them. So, should be able to knock out 2 of them this round, yeah. These do a fair amount of damage, which, I mean, keep in mind, we didn't do all of the armor upgrades that we could do. Just because I don't, like I said, I don't want to risk getting too high leveled so that we can't grind jobs later. Kind of like in Dragon Quest VI, it's a nice balance of making sure you're strong enough to deal with everything, and making sure that you're not out-leveling areas so that you miss out on skills. Because, surprise, surprise, there gets to be a point where skills are far more valuable than levels. Granted, there are areas with no level cap to them in this game, but they come really late. We wouldn't be doing our due diligence if we didn't open up these chests. 80 gold, nice, nice. And a defense seed. Might give that to Maribel. It appears that we have a boss ahead of us. But, since I haven't run into anything since I used those herbs, let's just go ahead and give them a beating. Yeah, you want to crush humans. That's nice. Closher. Now this is another one where if Hank can get his crits off, it'll be super easy. Otherwise, we're going to have to work for it. Because this one can cast Blaze and hits decently against us. Let's see what Hank does. Is he going to do a sap? Oh, maybe he did. I wasn't really paying attention to Hank. I should be able to get another upper off on Maribel and have it matter. And let's just go ahead and do another sap. Okay, there we go. Yeah, ready to take an attack just means that it's going to be defending, essentially. Urgh, that was unpleasant. Okay, Hank, if you could do stuff, that would be nice. Probably should just be using Blaze with Maribel, just to maximize her DPS. Let's see how much that's doing compared to what she is doing as an attack. Okay, yeah, attack Hank. Hank's being a douchebag over there in the corner. Just attack him. And I do want to conserve some MP. to not be spoilery, I want to conserve some MP here. And not just blow my entire batch of it. Word choice. Very selectively done there. Well, his defense is as low as it can get now. So, thanks for that sap, Hank. You're a real fucking team player right there. Okay. So, defenses can return to normal. The status effects are not full, whatchamacallit. They're not full game, or full fight effects. Which means his defense may be about to return to normal. Which is not good. Unless the new saps extended the timer. Which would be nice. And Hank isn't doing it. Okay. Hank finally did something. Closer defeated. Dropped a treasure chest, defense seed. That's nice. Could be nicer. Blast it, you cunning apes. If you hadn't come while our leader was away, this never would have happened. Ah, oh, boss. But that's Matilda. Why would Matilda be referred to as boss? It would appear that the real evil has appeared at last. Wouldn't you say? Boss, finish them off, please. I've been hurt pretty badly. Boss? Boss? Oh no, boss. Yeah, Matilda finishes them off for us. I guess I scared you, Hero 7, but just as he said, I am the root of all evil. I am one of the monsters ordered to not let any women return to Rexwood. Damn, you ugly girl! This is my true form. However, although I may be a monster, I am not fully devoid of human emotions. When I offered those weeds as a gift to the dead, I truly meant that. Hank's son Patrick awakened my long-dormant human side. Silence, beast. I refuse to listen to you bemoan your tragic existence. I'll kill you now. Here and now. Your son could have died saving you in the tower, but he had no perception of danger. It was just like when I tried to save my older brother. Matilda? I see, I thought I heard that name before. You must be the little sister of Rex, the hero of the village. When I went to find my brother, that beast began to possess me, telling me such awful things. I gradually began to despise the townspeople that betrayed my brother. My hate finally transformed me into the horrible monster. I didn't want your son to share my fate. I do not wish to slay you, for you did save my life. However, if there is no other way, I must. Please allow the women to return to the village and restore this island to its original state. I would hate to have to repay your kindness to me with steel. That I cannot do. My very existence is what prevents the women from returning. They will never be able to return as long as I live. In that case, I will not hesitate to strike you where you stand. I'm prepared to meet my fate. Second boss time. And this one we just have to attack. Matilda's not really going to attack you. Which is nice, that they put her attack strip to be, you know, consistent with the cutscene there. But unless Hank starts doing something, this is going to take for goddamn ever. Because Matilda's got a fair amount of HP, and a fair amount of defense. And she defends as a default to not attack you. So, unless Hank wants to start attacking and getting crits, we could be here for a minute. So, I guess I'll address the elephant in the room here of, you know, we walk in, we see Matilda putting flowers on the graves because Patrick had awakened her human side. Hank here had come to the tower before to fight Matilda, and she actually just wiped the floor with his ass. And because she saw Patrick, it reminded her of, you know, little sister, little brother. Come on, Hank. You're making this take forever. Well, he at least attacks whenever she defends. You know, this fight is nice and all, but it could have been done better as a cutscene, I think. I get faking the player out, like, hey, you guys just fought boss. Let's throw someone else at you this early in the game. Because, you know, Dragon Quest loves doing fake out boss. But here, because it's not an actual fight, it just kind of... It's an excessive use of time that they didn't need to use. I do think they're going to give us experience in gold afterwards, so I guess there's other ways you could have done that, but I guess she wasn't as big. 20 and 30, though, I kind of trade that for my time back. You shall not suffer any more than you already have. I will deliver peace unto you. Hey, Hero 7, are you sure this is the way it should be? Whatever the circumstances, Matilda deserves better than this. Are you trying to stop me, Hero 7? Yes. Please understand, I do not truly wish to strike down the sister of Rex, for whom our village is named. However, Rexwood will die out unless the women return. It is the only way to lift the darkness. I must strike this woman down. Hey, come back here. You're really going to cut that woman down? Maribel, wasn't it? Thank you. You have a kind heart. Hero 7, do you remember where we first met in the forest? Please return to there one last time, and you may find a way home. This is all I can do for you now. I guess he doesn't have to strike her down. She's dead on her own. Maribel, thank you for giving me those flower seeds. They made me happy. Well, that's that, I suppose. How about that? Is in order. But yeah, the shadow over the island is lifted, which is really nice. The sky is clear and bright, but the clouds of my soul remain. There's no point in talking any further. Let's return to the village to see if the women have indeed returned. And unless I'm mistaken, no more monsters here, although there might be. So let's find out. Let's find out. Well, nothing on the way back to here. I see women! Hank, you've returned safely. My husband told me everything. You rescued us from the monsters. Thank you so much. It's too bad I don't remember anything after we were taken away. Well, let's go back to Hank's house here. I'm sure that's probably the trigger. Yep, here's Patrick. Father, you're back, and you're not bleeding profusely this time. I'm sorry I worried you, son. But now we'll never have to worry about monsters again. Have you seen Matilda? I want her to hear the good news. Matilda, yeah, we saw her. Don't worry. I thanked her for you like you told me to. Yippee! So what kind of trophy did you bring me? What's this? The bowels of a cat mage? Jeez, and I thought they smelled bad. Oh, Star Wars reference. Oh, is this a Woolsey translation? Oh, I feel like this might be a Woolsey translation because of that. Anyways, there's no point in standing around here. Let's go inside. The darkness has lifted and the women have all returned. Everything is back to normal. So what is this sadness I feel now? I just wish that Rex's young sister could have seen the peace we have regained. Well, I can't waste your time with my small talk forever. Rex's sister told you where to go to the forest where she met you. Perhaps there is a clue there that will help you back to your kingdom. However, if you don't find anything, I'll be waiting. You always have a home here, and I promise to protect you, Hero 7. I shall never forget I owe all of you for saving my life. I'll miss you, but above that, I pray for your safe return to your kingdom. Continue to fight the good fight. Farewell, Hero 7. Yeah! Fight the good fight! With Star Wars references. So yeah, let's go back to the woods there. Nothing really, there's nothing new to buy in town here, so I mean we could save, but there's not much else going on. Fuck you, flowers. Hero 7, take a look, the flowers only bloom in this area. It's too bad, I want to show this to Matilda as well. I wonder where she is. Will you hand over the wooden doll? Yes. What, Matilda said this was for me? Thank you, Hero 7. I will take good care of it and cherish it always. Okay, so the wooden doll there is really just a memento to commemorate the event, the journey, whatever it is. And nothing else in this forest to do. Is there anything over here? Nope. Oh, hey! It's a teleportal. Oh. And we're back. This place looks strangely familiar. Excuse me. Looks as if we've returned. As soon as we fit the shards onto the pedestal, they formed what looked like a map. And then we... But wait, just where was that place? Is it all just a dream? Excuse me. Just how dense are you, Kiefer? That was no dream. How could all of us have the exact same dream? I'm not too sure what it was, but I do know that I was put in immense danger because of you bumbling oafs. Stop daydreaming, Hero 7. Don't you see the gravity of this situation? Yes. You expect me to believe that? Regardless of what just happened, at least I made it back safely. I even had a little fun, as much as I hate to admit it. Anyhow, I should get home before I incur my mother's wrath. Count me in. Damn, my dad's gonna be mad again. I'll contact you soon. God, direct translations. Ugh, how rude. He didn't even say goodbye to me. Let's go home, Hero 7. Okay. Is this the way we want to go? No. We do have a couple extra shards in our inventory, which we could try and place, but I don't think right now is really the time for that. Let's see. Do we have any shards that can fit here? Nope. We don't have any water shards. We have a fire and a wind. And as I recall, the fire is the next, but we don't have enough shards to unlock it just yet. So after this next transition, I'll meet you back at Fishbell. Okay, and we're back at Fishbell. We finally come back. I'm so tired. Maribel, I have to get some sleep. See you later, Hero 7. Well, that sounds like a good plan. Because, you know, saving the world and crap. Where in the world have you been? Everyone was worried. Prince Kiefer and Maribel disappeared too. Will you promise me you won't scare anyone like that again? Sure. My oh my, you're being very obedient for a change. Are you hiding something? Yes. Oh dear, this isn't the time for that. Have you heard? There's a rumor going around that a new island has been discovered near this one. That's why your father and Amit went to the castle. Can it really be true? I just can't believe it. Okay. Well, I think you know what that means. I'll see you at Estard. Okay, so let's, oh, drawbridge is down. Welcome to Estard Castle. There's a very important meeting right now. I'm sorry, but please come back later. Well, hello. As you have come all this way, I regret to inform you, but His Highness has given the most unusual command. The castle gates be closed. If you're looking for the prince, he departed a little while ago, saying that he was going to see his grandfather. Huh. Grandfather, huh? Let's check one spot here to see if that means what I... that child in the way again. See if it means what I think it means. And if not, I want to check somewhere else for him. But I think seeing his grandfather might mean he's going to go see the old man by the sea. Yep. Haha, I figured you'd come about now, Hero 7. I'm certain you've heard about the new island and the expedition team that's been formed. Even that old man was summoned to the castle. Did they bother to involve us? No. It wasn't even selected for the expedition team. I can't believe it. I think it's about time we used our little secret weapon. I'm going on ahead to Fishbell, so meet me there later. So long, Hero 7. We'll need to meet up in the cave on the shoreline in Fishbell. Will you show up? Yes. Very well. God, it's refreshing to have the game give me a direct direction for once. So, yeah. Back to Fishbell. Okay, so Kiefer said to meet him in a cave on the shoreline. Which, if you were watching me be lost on the first episode, I think that stayed through the final cut while I was looking for Kiefer. But, cave on the shoreline. Hey, it's Kiefer and Maribel. Why would Maribel be here? Ha! I can read you like a book. Oh well, never mind. Let's get going. Hero 7? Just have to lift the lid ourselves. Wait, I'll help you out too. There we go. Now that we have party members, we can actually move that. All this just out a staircase? Oh well, let's hurry down. And what could be behind the staircase? More stairs, it appears. And a boat! This way, this way! Hey, wait up. Yes, we have a boat. Ta-da, what do you think? This little bucket's finally all fixed up. Took us a few years, but it's ready to go. Let's climb on board. Okay, Maribel, I think I have to talk to you. Is this my family's old boat? Papa said it was decommissioned because it was too unstable. Yeah, well, stable now. Are you ready to go, Hero 7? Yes. Alright, raise anchor. Onward, onward to new lands! Damn, Maribel's strong. You're gonna leave me behind, you jerks. I guess I should hardly expect more from a couple of morons who can't tell an island from a continent. Oh, right. Anyway, full speed ahead. And our journey truly begins. No, our journey began once we were in the, once we made it to Rexwood. But I'm curious, a new island just showed up magically while we were gone? What could that mean? Now, while there are no enemies on Fishbell, there are, however, enemies at sea. And let's take a peek-see at this. Okay, so, new island you can see is north of Estard. So, that was the wrong direction to be going. Some shoals here. Let's wrap tightly around them. Well, that's curious. Huh. We didn't get in any fights at sea, which is good. Oh, a group of travelers. This is Rexwood, the village at the epicenter of the forest. Please enjoy your stay. Yeah. You came from Estar? I know the name, but I've never been there myself. Maybe I'll try heading there for my next stop. So I'm in an armor shop. How may I help you? Kiefer, I'm not as concerned about you getting, Okay, let's get leather armor for the hero. Equip that. Do you want to buy something else? Yes, I need to get some better defense on Maribel. Okay, make sure I don't already have one. Equip it here, yes. Do you want to buy something else? Actually, it would have been smarter since Kiefer's already equipping a Traveler Cloak to buy the leather armor for Kiefer, and then both of them get the upgrade. Breach, come on, man. You're better than that. Okay, well, we'll at least get Kiefer a leather shield. And a horned hat for the hero, to make up for that green abomination he's wearing. Okay, yeah. Style change for everybody. And let's just, sell back the shit that we aren't using. By the time any other party members would join, that gear's gonna be so outdated, it's not worth putting on them. Yep, 15 gold. Okay, good. There's no price on the shards, so you can't actually sell them. And Maribel, you're holding on to some extra shit that you don't need to be holding on to. You gonna sell anything else? Nah. Nope. We good. We good, fam. Okay, good. We did get not our MP back, but at least our HP. I come from a long line of warriors that have vowed in blood to protect this village for years. Of course, when life's this peaceful, there's not much for me to do. Well, time to water the flowers again. Fuck your pots! Death to all pots! This is a Zelda game. Ooh, an antidote, which must mean we've got poison coming up in our future. Long ago, this village was twice taken by monsters. The second time, they Easy there, buddy. Then a brave man defeated the monsters and saved the village, or so they say. Ending a crisis with one's own two hands. That's what this village was built on. Easy! Don't just go casually tossing that word around, bud. Okay. So, Hank's house was up there. This was Hank's armor shop. You notice the viewing tower in the middle of the village yet? Back when the tower was completed, it was christened after one of our ancestors. Although the name has fallen by the wayside, it's officially known as Hank's Tower. Leather hat. And nothing useful in there. Okay. Did you hear that? What that woman said here, 7? What's going on here? This surely is Rexwood, isn't it? Oh, too much thought involved. This is making my head hurt. I like looking at my reflection on the water. It makes me feel alive somehow. Well, it's unfortunate that you're just staring at rocks then. Okay, anything here? It may be peaceful on land, but I heard there are still monsters living in the ocean. What, you crossed the sea to come here? Oh my. Most people here are too afraid of the sea to even go near it. Why is this village called Rexwood? Well, that's not a question to ask. I certainly don't know. And if I don't know, then I doubt anyone else does. That shard looks familiar. Do you think it would be something useful? Impossible. Could it be the same as one used the Fane to get here? I see you've noticed our little treasure. My husband brought me that stone to make up for his hurtful lies and affairs. Much like my husband, it's just taking up space here. It's a painful reminder, so I was going to throw it out. Did you want it? Yeah. Well, consider it yours. It's as worthless to me as my husband. There is one condition. I want you to tell my husband about this before you leave. He's by the pond, right after you cross the bridge. Say hello to him for me. Alright? And we get another wind shard. Okay. It's a fair trade, I suppose. Yeah, he's by the pond. So I think it is this old man who's staring at his own reflection. What, my wife sent you to say hello? Is that my stone? Oh, jeez, hell hath no fury like a woman's sword. If you're interested in finding more precious stones, you should try the color stone mine. That's where I found that stone. There might be others lying around there still. Okay. Yeah, this is indeed the same Rexwood, just cast into the future by years. So obviously there's a color stone mine here. What is this? It's a color stone mine, of course. Well, get out of the way so I can smash the barrels. And get money! Hey, stop running away. Work, work, work. I'm too busy to rest. Oh, you heard there's a strange stone shard hidden here somewhere? I think there was this old guy a while back with the same story. Well, feel free to look around if you want, but don't get in anyone's way. Yeah, this is one of the easier present trips. But yes, what we did was, since we went to the past and solved the problem there that made the island disappear, it's back in the present now. What the hell is wrong with you? Get away from me! I don't understand! Every color stone possesses a strange innate force that's delicately balanced, like Tweak's coffee. Two stones of the same color touch, their repulsions will cause them both to shatter. Yeah, you would have been nice to have around back when we were going through here in the past. I don't remember that mystic nut being in the barrel back then, but, you know, times change, I suppose. So, let's dig deeper, see if we can't find anything. Yeah, have I seen any stone shards? No, can't say I have. I can't even find the color stone that I'm looking for. Well, I don't think you're going deep enough, buddy. Yeah, as I was saying, the 3DS version of this game has a little monitor that beeps or makes a blinking light on the screen so that you can actually see whenever there's a shard nearby. Because this version, they're very easily missed. Like, we had the one that was just sitting on a table there, Let's... toss you there. That was a mistake. Yeah. Yeah, that was a mistake. Let's reset this. Okay, so we need to destroy the red. Push out the blue. Push down the blue. Push right the blue. And on we go. Okay. Well, how in the Sam shit do we do that? Let's take a peek-see here. Yellow to yellow. Can't lift the red. If we move that yellow, then, this one's curious. The problem is, it's a too wide passageway. Let's try that. Yep. It was just that simple. Okay. What do we got here? You to there. Yeah, we're gonna have to go all the way around. Fun. Yeah, I hope you're good with spatial puzzles, because this game got a fair share of them. So that's another thing that really kind of sets it apart from other Dragon Quest games, is it's a lot more puzzle centric for a lot of it. There's another staircase down there, back by where we found the there was a green shard here, but this staircase wasn't there. Well, we're definitely going to have to reset this area a couple times just to explore all the different branches. Nothing. Nothing! So we've gone down. Let's check. That doesn't help me at all. Let's check to the right. And nothing! Nothing! Okay. I feel like up is too obvious to be the answer for where something is, but the obvious answer is the correct answer. Even Team Always Go Left failed. Damn. You hate to see it. But here we have another fire shard. That's the other thing. All the shards look the same damn color on the screen in this one. So, yeah, you have all of them looking like land shards, and you just have to know the difference or be paying super attention. Oh, there's actually an enemy here. I was not expecting that. That actually does surprise me a little bit, because I thought this whole area was just free and clear. Glad they're, nothing that we can't handle very easily, but still. I thought this entire area was just devoid of monsters. I guess because it's a cave, they're doing it differently. But yeah, we got all the way down there with nothing, and then BAM! Fuck you, encounter on the way out. So maybe the encounter is just really, really low. I don't know. Well, there's people here, and they weren't talking about monsters. They were just saying, yeah, I guess there's some rocks down there. I don't even know where the color stones are. You just fuck around in the cave, kids. It's alright. Don't hurt yourselves. We can't afford a lawsuit. We don't have insurance. Okay, so now that we have a shard, or now that we have these shards, I think you know where we're going. I'll meet you back at the shrine. Okay, back at the shrine here, but that's where I'm going to call it today, because that's a whole new adventure ahead of us there, by putting in these fire shards, and I want to save that until next time. We've gotten some good progress done today. I mean, especially compared to that first episode. So yeah, next time we'll put in the fire shards and see exactly where that goes. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one.